Some people think that Britain was a democracy before 1914. It wasn't, in fact. About 60% of adult males had the vote. And as I said a few moments ago, no women had the vote at all for parliamentary elections, though they did for local elections. That's an important point, perhaps, to remember. But 60% of adult males had the vote. There wasn't, it's fair to say, much pressure from the males excluded from the franchise because they didn't represent any particular class. On the whole, the vote depended on property, and the argument then was to vote, you should have a stake in the country, which you gained by being a householder or a lodger. Now, those who didn't have the vote were a very scattered lot. They were, for example, young men who lived with their parents, unmarried young men. They were neither householders nor lodgers. They didn't have the vote. And then there were people whose residence changed a great deal. They moved around a lot. At that time, teachers, for example, tended to move around the country a lot, so they didn't have the vote either. And the vote wasn't, as it were, withheld from the working class. Most working class people at that time did have the vote. So there wasn't huge pressure from men for a vote, but there was, of course, great pressure from women.